We're back.
So the next day rolls around, and you guys all gather back at the riverbed. Muriel has not started playing, and the place is empty, so there's no sound effects for y'all.
Okay.
It's quiet.
Wait,
Mhm.
so we skipped the
Oh,
rock practicing thingy?
I was just gonna gloss over it. Did you actually? But we can do it in detail if you'd
Well, it's
like.
because she wants to put magic or something on it, right, Jen?
Yeah. So what the hell is this magic stones you're talking about?
Yeah, you gave me that spell, Neil.
Yeah. But what spell is it?
It's magical stone.
Oh,
It
there you go.
enchants 3 stones, and then they get +1 to damage.
And is it like? How does it work? You put it there, and
Each
it's
stone that hits inflicts 1d4 points of damage, 2d4 points against undead. It's pretty good.
and then it stays like that forever, or is it like a 10-minute thingy?
Temporarily enchant. I think it's until they're thrown.
So we could
Oh
prep.
no! The magic in each stone lasts for only half an hour or until used.
Yeah. So it does d4 damage or 2d4 against undead, and it can be considered a +1 magic weapon for determining whether or not it can hit a creature that needs to be struck with magic weapons. So that's pretty sweet. How many of them do you make?
3. And I already have. My
bad.
stones already do d4 damage, so it would basically only be good for the against undeads.
Yes.
But it does
In case you fight
+1.
any undead in the zombie outbreak campaign.
Must roll automatically to it. Tell the magic stone. Oh, okay. It's +1 weapon. Yeah, it gives +1 to hit also. And 2d4 against undead.
Okay. Though, so we don't have to try it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. So you guys gather at the riverbed, and you all meet up the next day. Everyone's hanging out. Is there anything you guys would like to say or do? Or do you all ship out for Jarbark immediately?
I think we ship out.
Okay. So you start walking down the river towards Jarbark when and you arrive at Jarbark. That
So we know, by the way, that there are zombies in Jarbark, right?
no, there's no zombies in Jarbark.
Oh,
Jarbark is free and clear of zombie infestation currently.
Yeah.
Last time we
right.
checked.
okay.
Yes, last time you checked. So you're headed down the river on the west bank of Jarbark, and then you meet the ferryman and you cross over. And you get down to where the ferryman ought to be. And you see his boat, but it's pulled up next to the tavern, and he is not in it. Which is not necessarily unusual because, drunken man sleeps in too late, misses opportunity to come out to work. So
I go like, oh, the lazy bastards, drinking again. I told him to get a hold of himself and start praising Bellum, but no, he'd rather just drink himself to sleep every night.
Mhm.
Ah, the human vices.
Give me perception checks, everybody. Dice rolling time.
Oh my goodness.
Yay!
What's my perception?
Ooh, very nice.
Perception is for some reason the one box I don't have filled in on my.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I messed something up already, actually.
Okay. Let's go back.
Oh no, my name is Leo on the thingy. Boo-hoo.
I know,
Just
mine still has all
20.
Evelyn's weapons on it and everything.
Oh, 15, right?
It shouldn't be a 15.
Oh,
What are your stats?
I have it written down as. Well, here I have 9, 9, 11, 15, 10, 6, 11. So the ones I had filled in were Strength 10, Dex 9, Constitution 6, Intelligence 11, Willpower 13, Charisma 11, and then Perception was blank. So then
Should be
Perception has to
10.
be.
Yeah, I don't know where the 15's coming, but your stats are 9, 9, 11, 13, 10, 6, 11.
Oh, you're right. That is a 13, not an 11. So my perception. Oh, you're right.
So if you have one 10,
I
then it should be an
misread.
11. If you have no 10s, then it should be a 10. Because you should have one 10 and two 11s.
I have 110 and it's strength. My two 11s are intelligence and charisma.
Then it should be a 9 because you should have two 9s.
You're right. It is. Sorry about
There
that.
we go.
Thank
No
you.
worries.
Okay.
All
Now I'm gonna
sorted
actually
out.
save that. 'Cause I don't know.
So give me a d20 plus your 9. Wow, you guys did phenomenally. Good
Wow.
job.
We see everything.
Very perceptive.
It's eerily still. Like I know it's morning and the boatman's not here, but it's really uncomfortably still. There's not much noise coming out of town. Just you're
We're-
getting the creeps.
We're on the Cresthaven side still, right?
You're on the Cresthaven side. That's right.
Something doesn't feel quite right here.
I agree. Maybe the uprising has occurred. I can't believe this would happen though with the War Council established. We were gone. It's because the War Council left. It's our
Wendy,
fault, McGee.
You spot the old riverboat man up in the bar. He's kind of like slowly, like kind of like stomping from one side to the other, like crossing in front of the windows.
Hey! Hey!
He kind of turns and looks out at you, eyes glossed over, and goes, "Huh?"
Why is it so quiet?
He's in the bar on the other side of the river. It's like 60 feet away, and he's in a building. He kind of like comes towards the window and sticks his head out and goes, "Huh?" Is that you, Wendy?
Yeah!
What are you doing on the other side of the river?
Where's everybody?
Who's everybody?
The townspeople.
He shrugs and slowly makes his way out of the bar, comes back down to his boat, and eventually like pushes in the water and rows himself over to where your side is and goes, "You guys got a copper each? 1, 2, 3, 4." And then he points like in between two of you, 5. 5 copper coins.
Sure.
Do I know? I don't know if I do. I would assume I have
You would
some.
have some money on you. You would have like 30 copper and 10 silver.
Okay.
Old man McGee, you don't have any money, and he shouldn't charge you. You're the high priest in town. You get this shit for free. You just have to
I
remember
can
that.
talk to God.
Oh, Ogre McGee. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. All right. 4 copper coins then.
Alright. I hand out the 4 copper coins.
Okay.
I let her do that.
But we're only 4, so it would be 3 copper coins. So somebody
Yeah,
is not noticing the fact that...
Is he charging us for your war dog?
Yeah, that's what my character is assuming, but probably not.
Oh,
He's drunk, but she's assuming it's charging for the dog.
okay.
Come on. Come on. What's his name? Fuck, I need to learn my dog's name. Come on, buddy. Hop on
Buddy's
the-
going to be very short-lived at this rate.
Yeah.
Come on, buddy. And by buddy, I mean war dog.
Okay. You get back to the other side of the river, and as you walk around, you start to see, as you like get out of the boat, you do see other people in town, and a little wave of relief washes over you as you realize that this place is not the zombie infestation you worried it would be.
But wow, was it so still?
Oh, I don't know what's up with that part of town. Let's ask around. Let's find out what's going on.
As you walk around town and ask around town, it seems like it's just kind of a normal, slow day, and just the feeling in Jarbark is a lot less pleasant than the feeling in Cresthaven. Cresthaven, there's still kind of a feeling of, oh, what's going on? Maybe things are going to get bad. We're not sure. But Jarbark, like they've already built a war council. Jarbark is like kind of terrified and scared. And so the people in and around here are a little bit more quiet. Things are a little bit more serious. And coming here, you immediately feel the shift in attention or in caution.
As I get in town, I ask Ogre, I say, I really think we should assemble the War Council and declare a town's meeting, and then establish like reinforcements and fortifications, and then tell them about our plan to go get them some really good arms so we can defend against the uprising.
Tell them about our cans.
Our plans.
Oh yes, that's yes.
I say, Bulldog, you've done quite a fine job of keeping these people appraised of the situation. They seem to be taking it more seriously than Cresthaven.
Yeah, Cresthaven needs a whooping. I'm not very proud of what's his face. I mean, he was Evelyn's mentor after all, but she really should have talked to him some more about the uprising.
Well, Evelyn should have done, or could have done, a great many things, but may she rest wherever she is.
Yeah. May she wake up after.
Indeed.
Alright. Well, what's the plan, old man McGee?
Were you talking to me?
Yeah. Why are you falling asleep randomly? I felt like
It's been a long day.
You ought to get some of that checked out.
Travel. All right.
Didn't we just wake up?
It's been like an hour and a half since.
The plan is we warn the townspeople of the vampire uprising.
yeah, zombies, yeah, sure.
That's what I said, woman. Now fetch me a coffee.
That's no way to treat our leader.
I go get some coffee.
That's a good youth.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
Jimmy, go get me some coffee.
What? No, you get your own coffee. You're a grown girl. You should get me something to drink. I'm still a boy.
that's right, lad. Put that woman in her place.
I raise my eyebrows at him.
I go get coffee for Jimmy. Are you even old enough to drink this? I'm not even sure at this
What?
point.
There's no minimum age to drink coffee.
There's no minimum age to drink anything in this
Check
world.
his ID.
Is it fake? I bet it's a fake ID. Yeah. Oh yeah.
I missed the
written
joke.
Mick- It's written
Yeah, I didn't
Mexico.
get
Sort of
it.
super bad. Chicka, yeah, thick ID. That's part of the movie.
You guys are your super bad favorite.
It's such a good movie. Anyway,
I've never seen it, so.
so good.
All right. Okay. So I guess is there like a bell we can ring or something?
If you want to gather the entire town together, you would ring the church bell.
Ah, let's go ring the church bell.
My area of specialty. Could
Okay.
someone give me a hand?
You guys head over to the church and you start ringing that bell, and the whole town turns out in a panic. And pretty soon, the entire town square is filled with everyone. Everyone's looking to and fro. The mayor and the sheriff show up, and everyone's like, "What's going on? What's happening?" And the mayor and sheriff barge into the church together, and they say, What's happened? What's going on? Are there zombies?"
I
No,
say, now nobody panic and listen to Bulldog. She will
Everybody panic!
No, we're
The disaster has arrived!
Don't listen to the old man.
We've
and now
been
come
living
here,
in
old man.
sin,
I
and now-
I take him aside. I'm like,
Oh, yes,
Sit down,
yes.
sit down.
Very, yes.
As Old Man McGee was saying, we've just been to Cresthaven where we established a second war council. And I look very proud of myself. And
The mayor nods. Who's on the war council?
oh, we have Juras. Yes, Juras, the high priest over there. He's gonna decide on who gets to be in the council alongside him to represent Cresthaven. So they're duplicating our great model over here because they think it's very efficient and very great. And then Juras told us that we really should go find the tomb of Rylan Gorlin in order.
Yes, but why have you gathered the entire town together?
Oh, to tell you guys about the plan. We're gonna
You
go
gathered
back,
every single person in town to tell us that you're going to go inspect a tomb.
and then we're gonna bring back.
Do you know the panic you've caused? There's people out there with swords because they think that there's zombies coming at us right now. You literally gathered the entire town together to tell them that you want to go treasure hunting.
Well, wait,
Everybody who is panicking,
You are an impetuous youth, and you are banished from the war council until further notice. You brought the entire... You caused an emergency? Just because you wanted to tell people what you're... The mayor is pissed. The sheriff is a lot more chill, but the mayor is, like, pissed right now.
But the uprising.
But there really are zombies.
There are zombies, but if you...
If you're not panicking,
Wendy, do you know the story of the little boy who cried wolf?
Wait.
do you know the
Neil.
story?
Neil.
Yes? Yes.
While nobody's looking, I cast Phantasmal Force and make a zombie appear outside the church, like right outside the door. And then I say, "There is a zombie. She knew before any of us."
The entire...
Need the city.
The people look, there's shouts, there's cries, people in the town see what's happening, and pretty soon everyone is in an uproar. The crowd starts running and splitting in different directions. The sheriff goes for his sword. If anyone in the party wants to do something, we roll initiative.
I want to grab Bulldog and run with her toward the zombie, as though she's going to kill it for the town.
Let's roll initiative then. Give me a d10 plus your action speed. If you're grabbing her and running, it's just 3.
I'm just spectating this.
Oh man, can she roll initiative?
No. Well, yeah, whatever.
10.
Okay. So, the town is going crazy. People are yelling, screaming, like people are running in different directions. A few people start throwing rocks and spears at the zombie, who get much better initiatives than you. So let me make.
Zombie is a hologram that I cast, so I just make it shambles play.
One of the rocks misses. Oh god. One of the. Oh god. One of the spears hits an innocent bystander.
Oh no!
Who has been knocked unconscious by the spear. Eventually one of the spears like hits, not one, but like 2 spears and a whole handful of rocks and a dagger all hit this creature, kind of like coming from different areas, and then you make it. Do you say vanish?
No, if it's getting hit by stuff, I make it fall to the ground.
Okay.
And then I kind of make it look like it like melts into the ground.
Okay. It melts into the ground and disappears, and there's a hush that falls over everything as the sheriff like walks over, sword out, like poking at the ground where it was, and looks around and goes, "Well, Mayor, it seems that they were right, unintentionally so, but right nonetheless."
All hail Bulldog, who kept us safe.
Well done, Bulldog, the sheriff says, and he looks out and he goes, "Oh shit," and starts running out of the church towards the town square, which is obstructed from your view by the church walls at this point.
As I was saying, we really should establish defenses and fortifications and always be ready. We should have guards guarding the area even at night and making
You hear a cry from outside saying, "McGee! Wendy! Come quick!"
Quick, let's go check
Say
the
my
wall.
name.
I start running with Mickey. I like very fast. I'm like, "Come on, Jimmy!"
You guys make it out of the church
be
into
there
the
in a
town
second.
square. You see one person like with a spear run through them, lying on the ground. There's a couple of people tending to him. And then you also see like 5 people who have been trampled by the mob as they fled in panic.
What does trample mean?
Overrun.
So they're dead?
They
Well,
need
like,
inspecting.
knocked
Like knocked down and trampled, but we'll...
Oh God, I'll go take care of them. Move over. I am a medic. Medic.
Oh, so am I.
Let's go tend to their wounds.
Yes.
Okay. It looks like 2 of them are unconscious and 2 of them are dead.
No. Whoops, we always kill people.
Oops.
That's hilarious. From an illusion.
Well, from the panic that caused when, the entire town of farmers, all of a sudden, like, a zombie appears in front of them and they're, like, in a giant crowd. Yeah.
Well, I guess now at least people will know.
At least our leader was not dethroned. That's,
Oh, yeah, no leader's been dethroned. It's perfect. If anything, you've consolidated more power by alerting people to the zombie threat.
Indeed I have.
Yes. Okay.
Alright, then we tested their wounds and then...
Can I heal these youths?
You can. You said your willpower was 13?
My willpower is 13.
Okay. We never decided what level you are, did we, Old Man McGee? We were going to start you at level 1, because that makes sense for everyone else in the party, but you are like the...
I'm so old!
She trying to win her case.
I'm so old!
And I'm so excited.
I'm at least level 3. With all of this practice.
Yeah, but at the same time, you went senile young, apparently. You might have forgotten, you might have leveled up, but then you're so old that you've kind of forgotten everything and, de-leveled.
I
we'll just
hear
start you
that
at
can
level-
happen sometimes. There's a pill for that.
So we're going to start you off at level 1, which means with 13 willpower, you can cast 2 first-level spells per day. And I linked you your spell list. At the start of every in-game day, just PM me on Skype what spells you want to memorize for that day. So you can memorize one spell twice or 2 different spells once. And then as you level, you get more and more and more and more spells.
I totally just remembered that my character was supposed to misspeak all the time. I totally forgot about that until just now.
Speak?
That's
Misspeak.
fine. It's fine. It was only
Because it was going to
conception,
go
so-
with Jess's
Yep,
bad
yep.
hearing. I was going to be saying the wrong words.
Well,
Yeah.
she
That'll
already
just start happening.
bad here, so she doesn't need you to misspeak for her to not understand.
Yeah, that's true.
If anything, if you misspoke, then she might have understood the right thing.
Well, maybe that'll start happening. I don't know. Maybe it already has. I don't know.
It was just in the conception of your character. Since you started the story, you didn't do it, so it's totally fine if you never do it.
Yeah, we'll see.
It's still gonna be
It's just
consistent.
Because I'm supposed to be this wild wizard, and part of the reason my spells go so bad is because I misspeak them.
Right. Well,
And that's
you've
why,
had a
because
very
I was
good
level
day.
1.
Mhm.
You know?
You've had a very good day. You've
Yeah.
been practicing your enunciation.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We'll see
Okay.
how it goes.
We'll see. Maybe it's just when I am under duress and stressed out.
So you guys are
When
gathered
you're
here now.
undressed.
Yes, undressed.
Oh.
After the wounded are tended to, the mayor and the sheriff regather with you, and the mayor says, "I'm sorry for doubting you, Evelyn, or not Evelyn, Wendy. You were of course not removed from the war council. I was being foolish and overprotective of my town. I'm sorry."
No problem. I understand. In a similar situation, I probably would have reacted like you. But this
Now,
situation is dire.
Of course, we should gather the people and, well, tell what are your plans? How can we help you with what you are doing?
I really think you guys should really make sure that the town's we should be observing the town at all time. We should have guards during the night looking for zombies. We should inspect new people that come into town and pass through town and keep a log of them. And we always should have arms ready and maybe do like a wall or a palisade so that the zombies cannot come in. Yeah.
Well, I don't think we have enough resources to build a wall around the whole town. But I'll tell Old Man Wallace, who's the riverboat guy, to not let anyone he doesn't recognize into town until he gets permission from the sheriff here.
That sounds right. Mhm.
Yeah, we definitely don't have the resources to build a wall around town, but maybe we can fortify this church, he says, looking about it. Or maybe the town hall, so if we need a fallback position.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I like it. Yeah.
He looks to the sheriff. Sheriff, would you start preparations on fortifying the town hall and the church?
I certainly don't mean to be selfish, Bulldog, but my home and my family are in Cresthaven, and if we are to fortify anywhere, I certainly would want to make sure we're fortifying there as well. We certainly don't have much time if we are going to inspect this crypt.
What crypt are you going to inspect?
The crypt of Ryland Gordon. We're trying to gather up some really good weapons for this town, and then maybe Cresthaven, probably.
Well, if you know where
maybe, I'm like kind of glaring at her a little bit.
Yeah, Cresthaven as well, but they need to establish a stronger presence in the War Council.
Mr. McGee, High Priest McGee, would you have anything in your books about Rylan?
I've written a few books, yes. I can tell you about them some other time. What was the question?
Nothing. I
Would
think
you like to hear a story?
No. I think I have some mere business to attend to. I'll see you guys later. And he hurries in a huff.
Very
Doesn't want to get
good.
caught in another one of McGee's stories.
But
The sheriff leaves as well.
the book about Rylan. Do you have one, Old Man McGee?
If you do,
I don't directly recall. We can go take a look at my library.
Yes, the library his personal library, the temple's personal library, is stored underground, away from dangers of fire. Also, coincidentally, very close to where they have their internal crypt. Unlike Cresthaven, Jarbark stores everybody in ground, underground. It's kind of the older way of doing things. Old Cresthaven also stored people underground in crypts rather than doing cemeteries. So down in the crypt of the church is where your personal library and your personal study is.
Bring a jacket now. The air is damp down there.
Okay, bring a jacket, little Jimmy. Did you hear him?
Bring a sweater.
I don't have a jacket.
I have blankets. You can borrow them as long as I get them back.
It's not very manly. But maybe I can use it to sleep, and I just grab a blanket.
I grab a blanket and I put it on like.
Where are you getting all these blankets from? You're in the middle of the church.
I grab a blanket and it happens to be pink.
That's not
Overruled.
my blanket.
There's no pink animals.
It's a great blanket. Died from the.
Maybe it's dyed by berries.
stain Of the foes.
What berries are pink?
Stained with the blood of your foes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sheep's wool, if dyed by berries, would probably be pinkish.
Maybe. Crazy buggers. All right, so you gather. I don't even know where you're getting blankets. You're in the middle of a church. But you head down into the crypt with some blankets that apparently Jarbark provides blankets for people during the service.
It's a very thoughtful city.
It really is.
My church takes care of our flock. They get cold in the winter.
You guys head down into the catacombs, into the crypts below.
Is it really dark?
Of course it's dark, yeah, but you'll need a lantern, which is very easy to have on hand. There's actually a lantern at the top of the staircase going into the crypts for just such a purpose, because they're commonly traversed. You put the dead in there. There's this little library thing in there. So you pick up the lantern and head down into the catacombs.
Okay.
Now don't catch the blankets on fire now. It's a safety risk.
Yes.
You
I
learn when
remember.
you're older.
Yeah, you taught me about the safety procedure.
Oh yes, that's right. I recall.
You make your way through the stacks of bodies that are entombed in the walls, down towards where the little library is. It's adjacent to the study. Actually, they're the same room. We'll call it the same room. So there's like a little desk with some candles that have kind of like melted down all over everything, which is pretty cool looking, and a whole bunch of shuffled papers and an old owl feather that's being used as a quill. It seems that someone was down here and the ink has been knocked over and like spilled all over the table and the floor, but didn't get any papers. So there's no ink in here. But there's also a stack of books, or a bookshelf filled with books. And can any of you read?
Yes.
Yes.
If you fetch my spectacles.
I go fetch the spectacles. I actually, before she starts asking for it, I start heading for the spectacles.
Yes. Very
They're
good.
sitting just beside one of the melted candles.
Yes, hand those over now.
Yes, old Ben McGee.
Thank you. Now, let me see here. I believe this is the book we're looking for.
There's a strange noise out in the catacombs around this time.
What kind of strange noise? What does it sound like?
It sounds like someone is shifting stone on stone.
Do you hear that? Is that a normal sound down here?
What?
It sounds like stone being shifted on stone.
Sounds like bone on bone.
A stone.
Oh, yes. The walls are made of stone. It goes back hundreds of years.
I
The
look at
stone
Bulldog
masons
while
built
he's talking, and I'm like,
these with their bare
I can hear
hands.
that sound.
And
I
they
hear that sound totally.
Perhaps you should check it out.
Me?
Well, you are the most capable of us all, of course.
You hear a sound that
Point.
sounds like something is being dragged.
Oh god, this is creepy.
I'll be right behind you.
Okay, let's go, buddy. Let's go see what it is. I
You are
adjust
so
with
brave.
Buddy. Yeah, I am. Buddy
You go
seems
through the
nervous, though,
door of the
really.
study. There's the candle. I'll just say you guys lit the candles that were in the study, so there's light in there. And you take the lantern out into the hallway near the crypt. You look left. You look right. You don't see anything. So the left would be towards the exit upstairs. To the right would be further into the crypt.
Where did the sounds come from?
You don't know.
Buddy, where does the sound come from? Buddy, search.
Buddy starts barking. He turns towards the staircase leading out, which is 100 feet down, 30 meters down, and starts barking in the direction of the staircase.
I take out my crossbow and follow him. I'm going all tactical. I'm like, okay, let's go, guys.
How many spells do I have, Neil? Per day?
You are a level 1 wizard, but you're specialized, so you get one wild wizard spell and one non-wild wizard spell.
Oh, I thought I got 2 non-wild wizard spells.
No.
Jimmy pretends he's not scared and he's like super cool, but he like holds on really tightly to his club.
Something starts protruding from the wall. It looks like a pair of feet, actually.
Hold action where you are.
Are those my feet?
And
Oh,
eventually,
no. Right
sliding
here.
out of the wall is the shambling corpse of a long dead man. And at this point,
I scream.
Oh,
At this
hello
point-
there.
roll initiative.
I'm sorry, what's our initiative? D10 plus.
D10 plus whatever action you're doing.
Oh, right.
So weapon speed, or if you're not using a weapon, then like let me know what you're doing and we'll make it work.
I scream a tactical retreat as I shoot my crossbow. I already had it out though, wouldn't that...
You did, but roll initiative. You need to be a specialized bowman to get a free shot if you have prepared a weapon in advance of all that stuff. It's an ability that comes from those fighters. So Bulldog gets a 10, Anna gets a 10, Jimmy gets a 6, and Bulldog gets a 16.
My dog is gonna attack.
Okay, and what about McGee?
Can I, like, hobble forward and check out this corpse and see if it's, like, a friend of mine that I recognize?
Yeah, but it is a fairly narrow passageway, so you'd have to, like, push past the other people who have already left, which would be Anna and Jen. Like, you're still in the study with Jimmy. You actually haven't seen the zombie yet.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I'll just
read the book or something?
Yeah. I'm gonna read about Rylan. No.
Cool. So you start flipping through this book.
Tactical retreat, zombie uprising.
Jimmy, you hear this, and as a bored little kid, you are quick to react, and you're the first one out. You're ready. What are you doing, Jimmy?
Is it close enough for me to attack? Because I don't want to be in front. I want to be behind the group. So
okay. Well, the group is in a hallway right now, so if you're behind the group, you can't see through them.
Okay. So yeah. So I can't do anything. I wait.
Okay. So you wait.
Do I roll separate initiative for the dog?
Yeah, didn't you? Didn't you roll a 10 and a 16?
No, I just rolled once.
Okay, then the dog will just act on your turn. It'll be fine.
Oh, what's his initiative though?
The same turn as you.
Okay.
The dog will just go on your turn. Anna, you're next. You're standing directly behind Bulldog. You retreat?
Mm-hmm.
All right, where do you retreat?
Back to Old Man McGee.
Okay. Let me do a rough map here for you guys. Give me just one moment.
Because the thing is, if I'm a wild wizard, like, the only two spells that I can do that are wild wizard are Pattern Weave, which just, like, shows me a pattern in something that was broken, or Nahal's Reckless Dreamer, which could kill me or anyone around me, or it could do something cool. And then I have one other spell, which I've already spent today. And I have 2 HP. So I'm literally just a liability. I am nothing valuable to the party right now. It's kind of sad.
That's a very pessimistic view on things.
Well, what else could I do?
You know, it's not my place to tell you how to play your character. But yeah, that's a level 1 mage for you.
Yep.
Okay, so this is the rough outlay. At the top is the exit staircase. That little room on the left is the study, and then this is just a separate passageway near the top, and then this corridor keeps going south. And we have our zombified buddy. Can I get a zombie token here? Zombie. Here we go. So Bulldog, you've got your crossbow out. Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go to fire a crossbow. It's a little bit jammed. You start trying to like fix it, but the zombie starts plodding its way towards you.
I wanted to like take a few steps back and then shoot it.
Okay. It went before you on its initiative.
Oh, okay.
So while you're like fussing with your crossbow, trying to get it to work right.
There's the dog in the way though.
The risen zombie, because this guy's not been eaten. This guy is a buried person come back from the dead. Trying to find. Comes and tries to eat your doggy.
Don't eat the doggy.
I'm just trying to make sense.
Where are
of my
we right
notes.
now?
You guys are in this chamber.
Oh,
I
okay.
can tell you my dog's armor if you want.
Well, I'm pretty sure an 8 does not hit your dog's armor
No,
class.
it's the AC 14.
Cool. So the zombie goes after, she's like, tries to get your dog, but to no avail. And it is your turn plus your dog's turn.
Okay, so I shoot the crossbow and then I back off. So, what's the shot? D20 plus nothing? Oh no.
Nope.
Wait.
Yeah, D20 plus nothing.
Plus 1, no? I think I have
What's your dex?
14.
You're a level 1 wizard? It should be just a flat D20.
Crusader Cleric.
Yeah, if you're level 1 and you don't have high dex, it's no bonuses to hit.
Okay, so it's just D20.
Here are your characters. I think you should be able to move them on your own.
9.
What's this? This is Wendy. Okay. 9 is indeed a miss. The crossbow goes through like a missing piece of flesh and out to the other side.
So how much back can I move? I won't.
Pretty far. You can move like 120 feet.
Okay, so I guess I would just back up with my party here.
Move yourself. Cool.
Yeah.
So
And
you come in.
I say to Buddy to attack and then come meet up with me. I'm like,
All
attack,
right.
Buddy!
Have Buddy make his attack.
Let me check his attack. +1 to hit for Buddy. He's better than me apparently. Oh,
Boom.
Buddy!
Wow, your dog.
Wow,
It's a
buddy
crit.
MVP.
And he makes me
Buddy
attack.
double crits the zombie.
Double crit, so
Have him roll the triple damage dice.
it was originally 2d4, so times 3. How is that?
So if it's 2d4 for his bite, then it's
Plus
6d4.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Buddy!
Boom.
21.
Holy shit! Look at that roll.
Buddy is the secret weapon.
MVP.
Would have
He levels
saved
up.
the party from the killing.
He's so good. I love my little
Holy
dog.
crap. Okay, so Buddy rips... I need to saving throw. The zombie passes its saving throw, so no critical effects. But Buddy rips it to shreds, basically. He goes up to the zombie, grabs one of its arms, and just like rips it off. And starts running back into the little chamber with the zombie arm.
He did it! Good job, War Dog! Good job, buddy! Yeah! Yeah, we did it! We're so good!
He
Yeah.
drops the arm to the ground and barks happily.
Yeah! Did you guys see that? No, we didn't. It was awesome! Let's go see the corpse! And then
He's
I
not dead.
I don't know.
Well, you don't know that.
I'm still going up to it very excited.
Okay,
That's fine.
give me an initiative roll for next round. You all do. I mean, just tell me what you were doing.
I mean, yeah.
9, 12.
For building a barricade, would it just be +3?
No. I'm gonna say +9 for like moving.
9?
What are you? Are you moving like a bookshelf or a desk?
Yeah.
Do a D10 +9. Although that would have made an
Oops.
excellent roll to hit.
I misclicked. Ooh.
Okay.
I'm moving
And-
super fast.
McGee, what are you doing?
Your mic's not working.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had myself muted. Would I have found anything about Rylan in my books by now? Like, should
No,
I?
it's only been a minute.
Okay, so then I'm just still kind of coming through my library.
As you're ignoring the zombie, just
It's like a whole room away. Do you think my old man ears can really hear that? Do you think
Probably
that?
not. Probably not.
Exactly.
Okay. Jimmy, you're first to act again, but this time everyone's out of your way.
Wait, I'm here, right?
You can move yourself wherever you like.
I just move even like here.
You can
Okay.
move wherever you like.
You move to the back of the room,
Yeah.
followed by Anna.
I am like super quick reaction. I take a bookshelf that's near the door and I just grab it and slam it down in front of the door, make a barricade.
Okay. Let me just put down a couple of these bookshelves in this room. This is a table. How do I write? This here is the table. The other things are bookshelves, though. And
Table.
yes. That's close enough. So you move this bookshelf right here in front of the wall, or in the opening of the wall. What's your strength, Anna?
It is 10.
I'm gonna need you to make me a strength check to see if you can move the bookshelf and all the books on it by yourself.
Whew, that was close.
Not a problem. You just like slide and shove this bookshelf over into place. As the zombie comes around. No, I'm sorry. Bulldog goes first. Bulldog goes before the zombie.
Alright. Do I still see that it's standing?
No, you can't see it at all.
Oh.
There's a
okay.
bookshelf in your way.
I guess I just stay put with my arrow drawn then.
Okay. There's the sound of
Why are you
footsteps,
doing
and
this?
pretty soon you hear the sound of claws on the back of the bookshelf, because the bookshelf is not clear all the way through. There's a nice sturdy wooden back to it. It's a nice bookshelf now that you're looking at this brick. It's like a nice bookshelf made out of hardwood, like oak or something.
That's why I chose it.
Mm-hmm. And the zombie comes up and starts like on the back of this bookshelf. What do you do?
Me?
In general, I mean, I guess we're out of combat phase right now because it's on the other side of the bookshelf. So you guys can just take free actions as you please. The zombie is not making it through the shelf.
Is there the hole big enough so I can shoot through it with bullets in my...
No, there's no hole in the bookshelf whatsoever.
I say, if the zombie decides to get bored of the door, or if old man Miggy makes too much noise and tries to come back to us, he's alone versus the zombie. I'm just saying.
No, we're all
Old
in
Man
the same
McGee's
room.
in the room with you.
Oh, he's in the room with you? Yes? Oh, okay. I thought he was in another room looking for stuff.
No, you're all in the same room.
How
Oh,
big
see, I
are-
thought they were separate
Me
rooms.
too. The way
Yeah.
Jess was talking, I thought they were separate rooms.
No, look at the
Sorry,
map.
I-
Look at the map.
I know, but I don't know.
Anyway.
Orb.
How big a hole do you need, son? Through that bookshelf.
What?
In order to shoot through the bookshelf. How good is your aim?
I don't know. I've
You
never...
need like a head-sized hole to like sling through there reliably.
Would you like me to use this dagger and cut a hole in it so you can shoot through it?
We can do that.
That's what
I
do.
could
yeah.
probably shoot through as well.
Okay, so you set to work with the dagger, trying to like carve a
Yeah.
hole through the bookshelf. Okay. It's gonna take a while to poke a hole through a bookshelf with the, like, as I said, it's a nice hardwood, like
Yeah.
old oak. So
There's
you start
not like an axe anywhere or anything like that?
no, this is like the study of the old man who lives in the church. You know, he doesn't have an axe in his study.
Okay, just asking.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to come off as so cynical.
That's okay. Can't
That's
hurt
just
to
my
ask.
normal tone of voice is like cynical. What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense. So as you start like trying to chip a hole through this bookshelf, you hear more moans and groans from the other side, and the shuffling of more feet.
No, more zombies.
And pretty soon the pounding on the wall stops, and it just becomes a shuffle of feet on the other side.
They seem to have forgotten we're in here.
I don't know, but there's a lot. What's over? Neil, I would know what's there, right?
That's the catacombs. It's where you bury all the people in Jarbark.
Oh God, they buried people that got bit. What happened?
No, this guy that came out of the tomb, he looks desiccated. Like he was not a recent burial victim.
Oh.
The person is definitely dead for at least a year.
Oh wow.
And now he's being raised.
The dead is getting raised. It's like there's an uprising. It's like there's
Quite
actually
literally.
a wizard controlling them. Oh, who would have thought?
This seems like the work of a necromancer, does it not?
Oh yes, it does. Mhm.
Well, no one wants to have a necromancer on their hands.
Well, what should we do? I mean, we do need this information. So, old McGee, get back to it. Get your books out of the library.
Yes,
The right one.
yes.
Read faster.
I'm
We need to kill these zombies.
fast as I can.
We need to
I'm still
kill these
working on a hole for
zombies
you.
because they can't get away because they're gonna be unleashed in town.
Yeah, I'm still working on making a hole for you to shoot through.
Maybe
Okay.
it's too dangerous. Maybe we should go get the townspeople and have some help for us, or maybe we should burn them, or I don't know how we kill vampires really. I mean zombies.
Well, you just keep putting your mind to it while Jimmy and I here work on this sling hole combination.
All right.
Okay, so you keep digging away with that dagger, trying to make a hole. How long would it take to make a hole through a bookshelf with a dagger? I have no idea.
I wouldn't take that long.
Really? To cut a hole with a dagger, like a knife to cut a hole through wood?
It depends on the
Well,
wood.
usually, Neil, the back of shelves is like super thin wood because you wouldn't want to waste a fine piece of wood for backs.
Yeah, so
Back
it's
in
not,
my
it's not
day.
thick, but it's a thin piece of wood, but it's nice solid wood.
No, like I don't know, but my dad used to do is really cheap wood where you could just like 10 minutes and it would be over easily.
Yeah, but they can't plane wood that thin in this day and age. And it is like the nice bookshelf that the old man in the temple uses. It would definitely be thin, but I don't know about that thin. It'll take you a few minutes to get through at the very least. Give me perception checks in the meantime. Actually, perception checks at -4.
For everyone?
For everybody, because of the thickness of because there's this shelf in the way. Bulldog's 25.
Shoot, where's
I'm sorry, perception minus what?
-4. -4.
So
21 for
20
me.
plus your perception -4.
Yes. So 25, 20, 21,
Whew.
16. -4. Okay. So Bulldog and Jimmy, as you're waiting for this hole to open up, you get the distinct impression that there are many zombies on the other side of this wall now. Like you definitely hear the shuffling of lots of feet.
I feel like there might be too many guys. I'm getting really nervous here.
Well, we certainly can't push past them.
No, but we could retreat we could try to barricade it harder and then retreat to the town and go warn the people and...
We can't retreat. We're stuck in a room. What are you talking about?
Isn't there like an exit we came from?
Yeah, and we're outside of it in a room, barricaded.
I felt like it was deeper within
Look at the map, dude.
Look at the VODs, Jen.
There's no like other
We're-
area. Oh wow.
We're here. This is barricaded. We're in a room.
Yeah, in my head I thought we came from somewhere else. Sorry. Okay. I guess then there's no other way, huh? Do we know any other way, Neil? Like, we would know this layout really, really well.
No,
Like,
I mean, this is
secret
it.
trapdoor or know anything.
No.
Old man McGee, do you have an ID?
Do I have an IV?
An ID.
Oh, yes. About Rylan. Or what? What was...
Getting out of here. There's zombies.
Oh! Well, if I recall, we built this catacomb with a secret exit for just such an event.
Right, Neil?
So convenient.
Yeah, but unfortunately, the secret exit was in the other room. It wasn't in the study. It was in the room deep within the.
Oh
Well,
my!
if we can get past the zombies to your secret exit, then we certainly could use that.
We could also use the regular door if we get through this.
Indeed.
The old high priest paranoid.
Well, zombies are susceptible to fire, so that's an option. Once
Yeah.
I'm finished making this hole in this bookshelf, we could shoot some fire out of them.
Yeah.
And this bookshelf, though it is wood and will burn, would take a long time to catch.
Right, Neil?
Does anybody have arrows that we could set on fire?
I have arrows. We have fire. Yeah.
I have. Where did I leave my lantern?
How do we know zombies don't like
Around
fire?
here somewhere.
Weren't we were using fire in that other town to keep them away?
We were?
Yeah, but you guys weren't there.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
They told us.
Yeah, you all died.
Right.
So we don't know about the
Spirit of
fire.
England
Well,
compels me.
I personally didn't know about it and said we should burn them earlier, so it's still a valid.
How do you know that, though?
Scholarly old.
Well, because I assumed we can burn a zombie. Like, we can burn a human, we can burn anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I didn't even listen to the VOD, so I didn't know they used fire. Like, we can't dismiss every ID because it's been mentioned at some point.
Yeah. But, fire, things burn. Even if there were people out there, if you set them on fire, that would work. It doesn't seem like an illogical leap. But don't listen to me. I'm the DM. I want you guys to do everything wrong.
We might
Am I done putting a hole in the bookshelf yet?
Yeah, we can just fast forward until you're done.
I don't
So
see.
sometime later.
I don't want to throw fire at them. That's
Well,
what
then
Jimmy
just-
says. Because if the bookshelf catch on fire, we'll die.
Yeah, okay. Then I'll enchant your 3 pebbles. Here. Put them out. I'll enchant them.
So now I made you a hole in this bookshelf. Now throw
Well,
whatever
hold,
you...
let's backtrack just a moment. So as you finally start breaking through to the point where you can see on the other side, and light from in here starts spilling out, you see the shuffling bodies heading to the left, like looking out through this hole. They're moving left, and you see, in the first minute, you see 5 different bodies. One of them kind of stands in front of the doorway for a moment, just and then it moves, and someone else kind of moves in place. And it almost seems like there's a couple of zombies queued up in line, like they can't go forward, and then something will happen, and then they'll all shuffle forward a little bit, and then they'll stop again.
And they're going out toward the exit.
To the left, yeah. And as you you see this, and then you keep carving, and the hole gets a little bit bigger, and the light from inside starts spilling out, and it attracts the attention of one of the zombies, who comes over and starts putting his head to the hole and looking through. What do you do as you
As he puts his head up to the hole, I go like this and bow. Here you are. I've presented you this zombie head.
Is the hole big enough for his head to go through it, or is it?
No. The hole right now is only about yay big.
Like
All
this.
right.
But the zombie's coming to look at the lights.
Well, I mean, what's her face? Bulldog would have already enchanted my pebbles by then.
When
Yeah.
All right, I shoot.
Give me a roll to hit.
Okay. 20 plus. Wait,
It's a
I
whole-
have the button thingy. Wait, does your thingy gives me extra roll to hit?
+1.
Okay.
No, it acts as a +1 for purposes of determining whether or not a creature can be hit by it in terms of magical enchantment, but it doesn't give you a +1 to hit on it.
Really?
I
Then
don't
what's
think
the
so.
goal of enchanting the pebbles? Well, besides
It does
the fact that
2d4 damage.
Yeah, to undead.
Mm-hmm.
That's
But
it? It's just
okay, so
getting-
some monsters can only be hit by magic weapons, and so a magical pebble. If I can find your freaking spell, a magical pebble will allow
Oh, you can
you
throw
to
all
hit
three in
creatures that
one
need
round.
to be hit by magical creatures. So, for example, a vampire can only be hurt by weapons that are +1 or better. So if you just throw normal stones at the vampire,
Okay.
it's not going to hurt him. But magical stones,
Okay.
even though they're not +1, they count as +1 for determining whether or not the vampire can be hit by them.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah,
Okay.
and you can throw all 3 of them at the same time if you want, apparently. Oh, in 1 round. Whatever.
What?
Yeah, it says that.
Where?
If hurl, they can be thrown up to 30 yards, and all 3 can be thrown in 1 round.
Oh, cool. So if you're throwing the stones instead of using them in a sling.
Oh, then shouldn't
Okay,
you,
so
like-
if you're going to use them in a sling, I will say that they're a little bit better. I'm going to say that you'll get an extra... Because if you're throwing them and they're doing like dagger damage when you throw them, I'm going to say if you put them in a sling, they'll do double damage. So fired from a sling, they'll do 2d4 or 3d4 versus undead. Maybe not.
Wait, what am I supposed to roll? D20 plus what?
Just make your normal attack roll.
Yeah, that's what I don't remember. Because we use
Oh,
the buttons, but the buttons will roll the damage too, so I don't want to use it.
What is your dexterity?
15?
It's just a d20 to hit.
Okay. 14.
14. One of the stones goes right through the hole and cracks the zombie. Give me a damage roll.
You said
Nicely done, son.
3d4?
Yeah.
Ew.
6 points of damage.
Well
Okay.
slung, my son.
It hits the zombie, which stumbles backwards into the others and goes "Arrgh," and comes and throws its weight against the bookshelf.
I would try to shoot it too.
It does not throw itself against the bookshelf that well, but the bookshelf does like start to teeter forward until one of you guys catches it. And at this point, we need to roll initiative, and you guys need to tell me what you're doing. Or we should go to our last break and then see what happens on the other side.
Okay.
Okay. Last break.
See you on the other side.
Bye.